And I'm here with Anne and Flo. In response to your question, Flo, my mom had purchased a crypt some years ago here, and I don't know exactly where it is. She showed me once, but my understanding is that it's an above-ground interment, but I won't know for sure till I watch. And because of that, they are not required to have, I guess, a vault. Normally caskets go in a concrete vault. So I think it's a different arrangement.
Exactly what that is.
Yeah, I use it to combat the stale odors inside the car.
Oh, really?
I like the smell of it. Not everybody does.
Isn't that
citronella geranium?
Yeah, I have 6 of those. I just couldn't think of the name of them. I just bought them. Or mosquitoes around my desk.
Very few above ground monuments.
Gardens of Splendor.
That's interesting. So maybe they require that in certain sections. I don't know. It's but yeah, I just caught that.
I know when I got the plan that I have, it's at Mount Hope, which is on the Middle Belt in Farmington, and you get to pick what garden you get to go in. So mine will be in the Garden of Light, and they required everything to be flush. There were no above ground.
Garden of Pines, Garden of Blossoms.
It's probably easier, I mean, as far as the perpetual maintenance. And I think it makes it look more like a park. Although I have to say I was rather fond of cemetery sculpture. Some of it's so elaborate.
Sylvan Gardens.
She did warn us she'd be going the long way.
Great, fine, yes. It is a beautiful day.
One of the standard jokes. Go on. Oh yeah. What you looking at?
Tree.
What do you think it was? Lightning damage or?
It looks hollow and not burned, so I would say no.
Okay, we're gonna tell a joke.
Oh, not a joke. I was just gonna say that one of the jokes in the general aviation community is, cemeteries being located close to airports, and I think what it amounts to be with most small towns is that early in the development of the town, when they had land on the outskirts, that was used for like cemetery, golf course, airport, and I think that might be why they tend to be together, but I'm not sure.
Makes a certain sense.
Yeah, and more than one general aviation plane has come down on a golf course.
Oh, I'm sure.
Cemeteries are not so popular.
So, the last 20 or 30 years, I'm sure monuments would have been an issue.
Yep. When you're going against rivets and aluminum, it's better if you don't hit headstones. When my mom showed me years ago, I think that was the general style of the place she'd be interred as like that. So I think it's going to be like that.
It's really extensive.
Yeah, it's
Companion gardens.
Yeah, this is all wind damage,
yeah.
including that tree back there. Sycamores.
People do different things. 2 big trees on the side of their Trinity Gardens.
Arbor View, that sounds right.
Certainly view harbor.
Looks like somebody is waiting for them.
Yep. It's probably our pallbearer, a retired bodybuilder who's just gonna hoist the cabinet or the casket up single-handed and throw it in.
Carry like a pizza.
Yeah, that's what we'll see what happens.
Wow, people are putting flowers. That's a good thing. They have these flowers, huh? Balloons, flowers, flags. He wrote over the golf cart.
Well, I've looked at his general build. My theory may not hold up to scrutiny about the bodybuilding and,
Are you going to put up your window or should I leave it down?
I don't think we're gonna get jacked here.
That is a funny idea. Well, you're destroying my theory. My theory was that that guy was a retired bodybuilder and he was going to heft it up all by himself.
Sorry.
But yeah, you guys are cheating. You got equipment and tools, and yeah.
Yeah, we don't mess around. Well, like I said, when we got over here anyway, they handle all the, we would have handled it.
Yeah. Well, when you originally asked about pallbearers, what first came through my mind was that Mom's friends were, for the most part, gals in their 70s and 80s, and I was afraid of what might happen if that was attempted, so.
It would have been,
Yeah.
could have been bad.
Could have been repeat business, or. I'm very sorry, but can't help myself.
I kind of figured that.
Oh, what terrible thing did you say about me?
I said not to mention you're making a video right now.
Yeah.
I noticed you had it set up during the service too. So I'm like, oh, we're being taped. Oh, here's Rich. Get out of the way.
By the way, Teresa, if anything potentially embarrassing had happened, I would have edited it out. My goal
I
was,
appreciate that.
yeah, my goal was just mom has friends in a lot of places, and so it's the internet is what it is. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's kind of nice actually. A lot of people do even like FaceTime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, didn't that sound old just now. Privacy infringement. Can't do that. Whoever you are.
Whoever I am, right?
Dude. Dude, the casket's not held up pretty fine. I just usually do. She doesn't understand the last 2 days. She just got back from work. Her grandmother's so funny, all of a sudden you see silver trucks driving up. It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen, being around here, you see a lot of times when they bring in new cars or new trucks, there'll be like 15 of them in a row. I should come around the corner and going, dang.
Never seen this.
You're about an inch low. Yeah, you got it.
Silicone.
Polyurethane, actually.
And that will hold the granite.
No. This was a plastic. There's a plastic front that was on first.
It's clock.
They will place the casket spray right beneath, but if you would like, you can make a little bouquet out of the roses and the carnations for the base there. So she'll probably have ones today.
Do they get refilled with water or something?
No, something that we do, that the family does. It's something that
Those look fake. Some of
a
these
lot
are
of them
fake.
are. The lower ones in particular, the deer get. That one's high enough the deer shouldn't get it, but they'll come here and have a feast sometimes.
Yeah, I lived in Marshall for 7 years, and I watched the deer raid gardens at night. And I wonder if they ever pause to think, why is all this yummy food in the same place? You know, but they're
They just know to come back there.
yeah. They're interesting animals. And the youngins are cute. I've seen them out pillaging the fields. They're very cute.
I find it interesting that there's ones they don't like.
Yeah,
Those big ones, football moons they call them. They won't touch those, but the way put a carnation.
Interesting.
There are trees that they need.
Was it pre-purchase?
correct. Yeah, that one's also, that one's sold. That.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
And too, sometimes the people will put the ribbon in just because it says like mother, sister, and too. But,
Teresa, thanks for everything. You guys were true pros and very sensitive. Thanks for all.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry for the loss of your grandparent.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Let's tell them it's okay.
Oh,
Thank you. You're very kind, Ann.
You guys can stay if you'd like for a little bit. We'll go back and
Yeah, I'll come back and grab a plant and go to work. And thank you again for everything. Thank you both.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry about your loss as well.
Thank you.